Hi guys, hi everyone. My name is Lala Asif Alana, and I welcome you all in today's webinar. Um, on behalf of Royal Cyber as well as on behalf of Brightcove, and we'll just wait for a few minutes, and then we'll officially kick off this webinar. I'll let other participants to join, and then we are going to kick off this webinar. So maybe a few seconds. All right, so I think we are all set now. So in today's webinar, we are going to talk about three platforms and the integrations. Two of them are e-commerce platform, and one is the online video platform. So two e-commerce platforms are Salesforce Commerce Cloud, and the other one is Adobe Magento. And we are going to talk about these two platforms integration with, one of the video hosting platforms, which is a Brightcove online video platform. I have with me today Eric Ducker, who is product director at Brightcove. I have also with me Murtaza Kagalwala, who is a practice head of Adobe Magento Commerce at Royal Cyber. I myself lead Salesforce practice at Royal Cyber. And I've been with Royal Cyber for last 14 years, working on starting with IBM platform, SAP, and now I've been taking care of Salesforce practice. All right, so this is today's agenda. We are, going to kick off this with the Royal Cyber introduction. I'll give you a high-level introduction of Royal Cyber. Then I'll pass it on to Eric. Eric is going to talk about Brightcove. Brightcove, what Brightcove does, what Brightcove products are, um, how Brightcove is, being there in the industry, what their main core products are, main applications are. Then we are going to talk about these, integration plugins, cartridges, connectors. There's so many names which we can call them out, and their integration with Brightcove. So we are going to purely talk about these connectors, challenges, features, benefits, how the flow is integration flow is there between these platforms. And then if any new customer is interested in getting these plugins on their Salesforce Commerce Cloud or on their Adobe Magento space, how they can be onboarded, how quick it is. Then we are going to show you a real-time demo of these applications, which is Salesforce Commerce Cloud integration with Brightcove and Adobe Magento integration with Brightcove. And then last 10 minutes or 5 to 10 minutes we'll keep for the question answers. All right, so let's talk about Royal Cyber. So Royal Cyber is a global leader in digital transformation. It's been almost 22 years we are in this industry, in the e-commerce industry. E-commerce has been the major bread and butter for Royal Cyber. We are partners with top e-commerce platform vendors, which includes IBM, which includes SAP Commerce, Shopify, Salesforce, BigCommerce, WooCommerce. We started in 2002. When I joined them, there were almost 15-20 people, and now I can see there are almost 1,000+ resources who are spread all over the world. We have our major development offices at offshore. We have our head offices in Chicago, and we have offices in Canada, where I'm based out of. We have offices in Australia and New Zealand, KSA region. So now, yeah, it's a it's a one-stop shop for all the technology and the business, all the technology needs which any businesses need. As I said, we have now almost 11 offices in 9 different countries, 1,000+ certified resources. Most of the time, we try to get the resources who are certified, and even if somebody is not certified, we try to get them trained and on that particular product and get them certified. We provide end-to-end services in 3 different models. One is onshore model, where purely our onshore resources are working on any specific projects. Then there is an offshore model where all the offshore resources are are working, and that model has been pretty pretty extensively used in this COVID time, where most of the businesses needs people from offshore so that they can save some money. Then there is a hybrid model where, let's say, if one or two members of the team, let's say technical architect or a technical project manager, are deployed at customer location or onshore locations, and rest of the development team is based out of offshore. So that's the hybrid model. So Royal Cyber, as I said, it's a one-stop shop. When you connect and engage with Royal Cyber in any of the capacities, whether you connect with Salesforce, any e-commerce platform, middleware, integration, DevOps, you get all the people with the required skill set, with their with their knowledge, with their expertise, with their certification within Royal Cyber. Let's say we do have customers who connected us on any of the e-commerce platform. Let's say HCL Commerce or Salesforce Commerce, but still, and then when they wanted people from, let's say, analytics background or DevOps background, or integration and the middleware expertise, we have the separate teams of these skillful people who can join that project right away and make that project successful. So it's a umbrella where you find a Royal Cyber umbrella, I would say, where you find all of these skill set under the one roof. All right, so now I'll quickly pass it on to Eric, and Eric is going to talk about Brightcove. Eric, all yours.
Great, thank you very much, Asif. And yeah, we've been working with the Royal Cyber team for the last few years, and it's been great to be able to leverage their resources across the globe to really deliver awesome e-commerce integrations with our Brightcove platform. So what is Brightcove? So Brightcove, you may or may not have heard of us before. We've been a household name in the online video space since 2004. Our number one goal is helping organizations create compelling video experiences. That might be to sell video through monetization methods of subscription video, or selling ads on top of video, or that's communicating to your employee base, or that's using video to sell products. And so today, obviously, we're going to be focusing mostly around the power of video and its ability to influence the e-commerce funnel and buyer's journey. Our platform is end-to-end video management, so everything from uploading to transcoding to delivery of the video asset onto the page and all of the analytics associated with it. That is our bread and butter. Today, we'll be obviously talking about how we work with Salesforce Commerce Cloud and Magento, and how you as a customer of one of those platforms can start using Brightcove to power your video strategy on your websites for e-commerce. Next slide, just a quick, to give you an idea of what Brightcove has, where Brightcove kind of sits within the industry. We are a very, very high scale platform. We are delivering video to nearly 1 billion people every week across the world. So most of our customers are looking to Brightcove to help a global reach, a global audience, a very large audience, but also really small audiences, and making sure that the right people are watching the right video at the right time. And we also, support live use cases as well. So we're not just VOD, but we also support live streaming, and once again can really scale from anywhere from 10 people watching to millions of people watching a single stream. So as we talk about the power of video in e-commerce, live is definitely something that's really up and coming in different parts of the world right now. So let's talk a little bit about e-commerce. Maybe next, Asif, next slide real quick. Yeah, so where Brightcove is played in this particular market, you may not know it, but you've probably watched a Brightcove video. We are the platform behind many leading e-commerce brands across the world, whether you're in Australia, the US, London, we are helping large brands accomplish large accomplish large goals with the power of video. So everything from product video to campaign, seasonal campaign videos to internal training videos for these e-commerce brands. So we've been lucky enough to really kind of be a partner in the e-commerce space for many years. And this integration that we worked on with Royal Cyber for these platforms, Magento and Salesforce Commerce Cloud, is really how do we make it our video platform more available for more customers. So before we hand it off back to Royal Cyber, I just want to point out, a little bit about video within e-commerce and why it's so helpful. You've probably heard or seen some of these stats, but your customers are asking for video. They want video. They want to see product video. They want to see review videos of your products. This is really helpful in convincing a buyer to really understand what the value of your product is and how they might see themselves using it. And so the results are staggering. I mean, the marketers who are using video effectively are really benefiting from this in their revenue. They are increasing their sales, some as high as 76%, 76% of people using video are seeing an increase in sales. And just by the simple fact of having video as an option, not everyone needs to watch video to buy a product, but having that option is really helping companies increase their conversion rate and ultimately increasing that cart size. So this is really where we want to help make sure that video is not a barrier for your brand, but something that we can help get on your website as easily as possible. So I'll hand it back over to Asif to really talk more about our work together and some of the things that we've been able to accomplish with these integrations.
Thank you, Eric. Thank you. This was really good. A great insight which you have put in. All right, so now we are going to talk about Brightcove cartridge and connectors. So these two are different terms, but for the same implementation. In Salesforce Commerce Cloud, we call this this integration as a cartridge, and in Adobe we call it as a connector. All right, so now you saw in one of the above slides which Eric was talking about, that 56%, in fact 62% of the customers who buy any product, they watch a video before buying that product. Now, when Brightcove connected with us, as a Salesforce Commerce Cloud partner, they were looking for somebody who can create this plugin, who can integrate their online video hosting platforms or video cloud catalog to Salesforce Commerce Cloud platform. So this was one of the major, the top requirement. Then there were certain challenges which they were facing before before this cartridge or this connector existed, like managing these videos at the storefront level. At that time there was a lot of coding involved, there were a lot of custom coding involved, to get those videos available there at the storefronts. And then again, every customer comes with a certain specific requirements. There was no base cartridge, or there was no base code available at that time, or no common code available at that time, which can at least connect these two or these platforms, these e-commerce platforms, which include Salesforce Commerce Cloud and Magento with Brightcove, and then we build enhancements on top of it. So this was another major challenge. Then there was a challenge of uploading those images through these e-commerce platforms to Brightcove online platform in a bulk way, and then at the same time uploading or adding those images through these e-commerce platform to Brightcove, as well as assigning these these videos to the products in the catalog, which is available in these e-commerce platform in a bulk way. So assigning and mapping of these videos with the products was another challenge at that time. These were the features which were not available before we introduced these connectors or the cartridges. Um, then, extracting videos out from the from the Brightcove platforms, or pulling those videos out from the Brightcove platform and render them at the storefront level using the video IDs which existed at Brightcove site, as well as with the reference IDs. That was also not presented. That was also a major challenge. And at the same time, the one of the most important thing which we wanted, or which Brightcove actually wanted these cartridges or connectors to be implemented, that these integrations should give more control or more room to the merchandisers using the same existing out of the box tools of these products and platforms. So let's say in Salesforce Commerce Cloud, there's a tool called Business Manager. In Adobe Magento, there's a tool called Adobe Magento Admin Dashboard, where you use these admin consoles to to work around or to play with the products, to assign, to create products, or to update products, or to uh, you know uh, assign them to the storefront catalog, or to assign them to categories. So we uses same consoles, same admin consoles, to have the Brightcove dashboard available. So we embedded that Brightcove dashboard within these consoles, so that merchandisers who are already familiar with these tools, they can make use of the Brightcove dashboard as well. And you will see in the demos which will be walking you through as part of this webinar, you will see the same dashboards have been used. All right, so now these are the very important features which we have added as part of these plugins and these connectors, and they are available in both of these platforms, which is Adobe Commerce as well as Salesforce Commerce Cloud. So add video is one of the features, one of the basic features. So the requirement from Brightcove was that the merchandiser should be able to add video through these platforms. So normally, before these connectors, the process was that any customer who wants to make use of Brightcove online video platform, they will have to upload their video, and they will have to add that video directly going into their merchant account in their merchant dashboard at the Brightcove site. But now, using this feature, add video, they can upload and add the video directly to the Brightcove online video platform through Salesforce and Adobe consoles. Then assigning these videos to the products. Now there are different kinds of products in these e-commerce platforms: product master, product variants, bundles, product sets. So we have given this assign video option for all of these product types, where merchandiser can select any of the products, more than one products, and assign them to the products, to the master products, to the categories, to the bundles and product sets. So that feature is also available for both of these platforms. Then there's a bulk assign, which I just talked about, that this was another challenge, where we wanted to assign more than one video to multiple products, different videos to multiple products. So it's a many to many mapping, or one to many. So there's a CSV which we upload in this process, in this bulk assign as well as bulk upload process. So both of these processes takes CSVs as an input, and in the bulk upload we process that CSV, and then all those products are uploaded. All those videos are directly uploaded to the Brightcove online video platform. And within the bulk assign, you can assign products, you can assign videos to the products. So those videos are actually directly, you can get the videos IDs directly from the online Brightcove online video platform, and map them in a CSV against the product IDs. And in that way, I'll show you the sample of those CSVs. And in that way, you can assign products to the videos, videos to the products in a bulk way. Then there was another requirement which we came across was the locale based assignment. Video assignments means there are lots of storefronts on these e-commerce platforms who are multilingual, multi-locale, based out in US, Canada, using French language, in Europe, using German, Spanish, Italian. So the requirement was to support multilingual or multi-locale videos where a product can be assigned based on the locale by selecting the locale to the product. Video can be assigned selecting the locale to the product. So that also one of the major feature which we implemented as part of these cartridges and connectors. And these are the features which we just talked about, and the whole idea was to give merchandisers and business team a control, a full a room to play with these features without having any dependency on developers or administrators or technical folks. They can directly work using these Brightcove dashboard within the out of the box tools and assign and create videos, and assign videos and add videos directly to the Brightcove online video platform. This cartridges and the connectors which we have created, they are available for all the versions of Salesforce Commerce Cloud and Adobe Magento. It is available for site genesis, controllers, pipeline framework for Salesforce Commerce Cloud, as well as for the SFRA one. There's no middleware tool required. So let's say if you get your licensing done from and get the merchant account from Brightcove, you are all set to go. We can take you on board. There's no additional middleware tool involved. It's a direct end-to-end integration using the RESTful services. So there's no any other external middleware needed for this integration. Okay. Plus, there's another important thing which we have implemented as a feature. So, and then Brightcove actually is making a good use of that, and it was a major requirement from Brightcove that they also collect video analytics. So based on let's say the data which they collect based on these videos on different pages, it helps customers also to determine the position of these videos to be placed on which area, which pages. Uh, uh, and as I said that, yeah, it's a completely visual interface to control all the backend configuration. So yeah, so that's also one of the major thing that there's a backend configuration dashboard also. There's a panel which we have given where using that panel you can control actually the configuration through which your video is being rendered at the storefront side. So I'll show you as part of this demo, and you'll get the more idea of what I'm talking about here. And plus now, as we have these foundation cartridges available with all of these core and some premium features, now if any enhancements comes and if any customer comes, like recently we introduced one new feature which I just talked about also in one of the above slides, that normally we used to pull and fetch the video data from Brightcove online video platform using the video ID. But now there was a customer who came with this requirement that they want to pull the same data out from the Brightcove platform using the reference ID, which is also gets created at Brightcove site. So we integrated, we added that feature as part of our recent release. So and it was very quick because we already had the base code, we already had the foundation, the common code available. So building this kind of feature on top of it was a quick quick thing for us to do. All right, now we'll talk about these flows. How these applications, these different applications gets connected and exchange data between each other. So this add video using Brightcove Video Cloud Dashboard. This is the process which was already being used before these connectors as well. So as Eric mentioned that Brightcove, apart from hosting these videos, they also create videos, and now those videos were being edited and processed and then they were being uploaded to Magento or Salesforce Commerce Cloud platform. Uh, so this is one way of doing it when customer is directly doing it from the Brightcove side, from using their merchant account, and I'll show you that dashboard as well. Then using Salesforce Commerce Cloud Business Manager or Magento Admin Dashboard, how they can add videos to the Brightcove platform. So let's say there's a merchandiser opens up these admin consoles, and then there's an option, there's a link, there's a separate panel within the same dashboard. They click on add video form. There are certain fields which they need to fill, and as soon as they click on the submit, at the back end there's a call, which there's a REST call which gets initiated, take all these parameters and pass it on to the Brightcove server, Brightcove online platform, and the video ID gets created there, which Brightcove video catalog sends back to this platform in the form of response, and then that response comes in a JSON form, in a JSON object form, which is then parsed at these e-commerce platform side, and then we store that data local in the database of Salesforce as well as in the Magento. So this is how this add video process works. Then we have assigning of these videos to the products. So that's really important thing, which normally merchandisers uses very extensively. So there's a separate panel. You click on assign video, you go into that panel, and where you will see all the videos are getting pulled from the Brightcove platform, and they would appear there in the form of video objects with their thumbnails within that dashboard corresponding to the products. And then you go to any of the products within Salesforce Commerce Cloud or in Adobe Magento and assign that product to more than one videos, or at different positions with using different players. So that I'll show you as part of the demo as well. That's one of the important I would say a part of this implementation. And when we assign this, when we create this mapping within these dashboards, within these panels, we then store this mapping, this product and video mapping, back in our Salesforce database. So that's also one thing which is happening at the back end. Now the embed video is another option. So let's say there are customers who, and especially in today's world, as we said that more than 62% people watches videos before they buy a product. So it's not, this video rendering is not limited now to or restricted to the product pages. Many merchandisers or marketing team wants videos even on the home page, or even on the as part of the my account page, and during checkout sometimes you see the video coming up on the order confirmation, or even as part of cross sell and upsell as well. So there's a way which we have implemented as part of the feature, that you can embed a video on any of the pages of the storefront. And that's the feature which is called embed video. So when you go and click on the embed video, you see there's a particular text. It's a script which you get from Brightcove. You just copy that script and use that script in any of your content spots, in any of your content slots, content assets. And once you do that, that product will be right away available on that particular position, on that particular page. So that's also one of the important features. Then yes, bulk video and bulk assign. You see this flow. You come to the business manager. You choose your CSV, which has the products in the form of the products data, in the form of products and video data for the assignment, and the video data for for adding the video and uploading those videos to the Brightcove. So you choose that CSV. That CSV gets processed by the backend job. There's a job which runs at the backend, processes the CSV, and then start one by one, all those reads those record one by one, and then upload that data to the Brightcove online video platform. And then you get a message that yes, this CSV has been processed, or this CSV has been executed. For example, if it gets failed for any of the reasons, if few of the records are failed, you get all those errors in the logs. All right, so now let's talk about the customer onboarding. We've kept it very simple along with Brightcove. So if let's say if any customer, any Salesforce Commerce Cloud existing customers who wants to make use of this cartridge or solution, or any Adobe Magento customer wants to make use of this connector, they can directly reach out to Royal Cyber or Brightcove, and you need to have a merchant account for that to with the Brightcove to upload your videos, or to get those videos rendered on any of these e-commerce platforms. So that's the one important thing, one mandatory thing which every customer needs to have it. And then the onboarding takes not more than 24 business hours. So we have a user guide, we have a installation guide, we share that with the customer, and customer is all set, and we normally comes to the call and on the web call, and we guide customer throughout the onboarding process, and we own that onboarding process. If there are any issues, if anything comes, which is very rarely, we are there to help you out to get this implemented within your platform. All right, so now I'll quickly jump to the demo of Salesforce Commerce Cloud, and then I'll be passing it on to Murtaza, who would be walking us through the Adobe piece of it. All right, so okay, so this is this is the business manager which I was talking about, which is a Salesforce Commerce Cloud admin dashboard or admin tool. Uh, Now here, if you see, there are different tabs. So there are different personas or roles, who access this whole admin dashboard, which includes merchandisers, which includes administrators, which include developers as well. So that's why you see different tabs here. Now within the merchant tools, you see here, there's a separate panel called Brightcove, and all the rest of the options which are there, they are out of the box. So we have kept it very, very simple for the merchandiser so that they can use this option. So let's say I'll go to this add video option. Now here, before I add a video, so there I'll show you, there's another portal. Now this dashboard is actually a dashboard of Brightcove online video platform. Now, let's say if I just delete this video from here, you can see lots of videos here with their video IDs. Now I'll try adding one videos from within and this is the dashboard which customers used to do, customers still are using, and they were using it before these cartridges were there, to add their videos or to upload their videos. So once you register with Brightcove, you get your merchant account credentials, and then you'll have an access to this dashboard. Now let's say if I try to add a video, and I'll fill up these, let's say, and I'll select a video. Delete this one. Okay. So I'll choose one of the videos which I have just for the testing purpose. I'll add this, I'll upload, and this gets selected from here, and I'll submit. Now, as soon as I submit, if there are any errors, I'll get the errors here. I can look at the logs, but if the ingestion or if the upload gets successful, file is successfully uploaded there, it will give me a message, video file ingested successfully. Now in this dashboard, if I'll just refresh this, I'll see this video would be appearing in this video catalog, which is at the Brightcove site. So you see this video is now appearing. Now let's go to another option, that is, let's say, assigning videos. Now let's say if I want to assign a video. So I already have this product page open, and let's say right now if I see this page, I don't see any video here. So for example, if I search for this product ID, and you see here against this product ID, there's a assign video option that you will see against each product. So let's say, for example, if I go here, assign video, give me a second. Okay, so assign video. So once I'm here, now here I'll show you one more thing. If you will click on all videos and say find. Now, so this is the dashboard which I was talking about in one of my slides. Now all these video objects, they've been coming from say online Brightcove video platform. There's a code, there's a custom code at the back end which actually pulls these video objects in the JSON format to within these platforms, and then we process that JSON object and render these these here. And it's, you see, it's very simple and easier to use. Now for example, if I select this video which I just uploaded or added, and here you will see there's a locale selection as well. So there's always if the storefront is multilingual or multi-locale store, you will see those locale coming up here as well. But default it is English, so I'll just go with that. I'll say save videos. Okay, so plus now if I'll again look for this product ID, you will see, okay, let me do it again. So I'll say select. Okay, so there's a, okay, now this is very important, parameter which I need to select. Now these master M1, M2, these are actually the positions on the page, on the storefront, and these positions are actually mapped with the slots, with the content slots and the assets which are there at the backend. And we have given a merchandiser a choice. So right now you see there are 3 coming, master, M1, M2, but there are 10 positions available which you can configure from one of the other dashboards, and I'll show you that. So if you enable 10 positions on the page, you will be able to place videos on 10 different positions on the page. So that's something. And then again, it's completely in your control if you want to move the positions of the video on that specific page. All right, so here's the video and save videos. Okay, now I'll go and look for this, and you will see this video has been assigned to this product. Now I'll come back to the storefront and I'll just refresh the page, and you will see the video has been assigned on this page on specific position. So let's say this particular position is called master. Maybe if you want to assign it here or maybe on this area, so that could be M1 or M2. So that's one of the important features which has given, or the controls which has been given to the merchandisers. Then there is a configurational or the admin dashboard, I would say. You see here there's a Brightcove. So from this dashboard, you can control all these configurations. So account ID, client ID, and these are all the parameters, all the values which you will, once you will have a merchant account with Salesforce, with Brightcove, you'll get all these credentials, and then you can put them here. And then these are different, controls here which you can use. For example, this Brightcove show video ID. Now, let's say if you want to show video ID through video ID, or you can also use a reference ID here. So let's say if you want to pull any videos or upload any videos using the reference ID, you can select the reference ID and save this configuration, and you will see at the storefront it would be coming as reference ID. By default, it is video ID. So this is, yeah, so this one, and this is the slot limit. You saw that it was showing master M1 and M2, but if you increase this limit to 10, you will see it will appear till M9, M10, M10, and then you can use those slots on the pages. If I go back here, and you will see here all these assign videos to, you can assign it to categories. Now let's say if I want to assign it to categories, now let's say to this man category, I'll go here again, I'll follow the same steps. I'll select this video and see it's pretty simple. Let's say I collect again this position of the video where it will appear or it will render on the page. I'll save, and the video has been assigned. Now let's say if I can go on the men's category, I should see that video appearing here. And then again, if I do the unassign, if I unassign this video from here, it will right away go from this page. So it's a kind of a very quick way of replicating or reflecting your your actions on the storefront. I'll now pass it on to Murtaza to walk us through the Adobe piece of this integration and this demo. All right, Murtaza, all yours.
Yep, thank you. If I can get the presenter right. Okay, I think I hope everybody can see my screen. Okay. Hey everyone, and thank you for joining Royal Cyber and Brightcove's webinar on integrating Salesforce and Adobe Commerce Magento with Brightcove's video platform. I am Murtaza, practice head for Adobe at Royal Cyber, and I will demonstrate Brightcove's custom module features, which we have built under Magento's framework. Royal Cyber created a custom.
Sorry to cut you
Yes.
here. We can
Yeah.
see your screen. Yeah, now it is up.
Okay. You can see it now?
Yep. Thanks.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. Royal Cyber created a custom Magento plugin to integrate with Magento's backend, which enables merchants to tag products and videos hosted on the client's platform. Custom options links were created related to Brightcove's integration flow in Business Manager at the Magento level. The plugin covers the implementation of all the various processes mentioned as part of the integration flow. These processes are authentication, add, upload a new video to Brightcove's Video Cloud Catalog server, assign existing videos from Brightcove's server to Magento products, manage those videos, PDP rendering, bulk upload, and adding the client video in the carousel. First, we will get to Magento's admin portal dashboard, where Brightcove's module has been successfully integrated. We can see the icon on the bottom left here. Upon clicking, we can see the different options that are available. These options include add videos, assign videos to category, assign videos to products, and generate embed code. But before we take a deeper look, let's look at the configurations menu, where we will see the Brightcove's plugin integrated. Once we've uploaded our package, we'll see the Brightcove option over here, where the Brightcove video configuration appears. Yeah. In the general settings, we see the different parameters that need to be provided to connect the APIs linking Magento and the Brightcove environment. These details will be available on the Brightcove admin portal. Now, going back into the Brightcove module, the first option we see is to add videos. As Asif mentioned earlier, we have the store view where users from different geographies, where you can upload videos specific to those geographies in here. While videos can be uploaded directly from Brightcove's admin portal as well, another option is to add the videos from the Magento admin portal, and which would then be sent over via Brightcove's APIs. There is a drop-down for different store views, as we saw within Magento. And after updating the different fields and saving it, we'll be able to upload the video on the Brightcove end. Now let's look at assign videos to categories. On the category assign page, there are options to assign, change, and unassign videos. Let's choose a category where there is currently no assigned video and look to assign one in there. On the video assignment page, we choose the video that we want to upload depending on the different slots. So we can just choose a test video in here, choose as slot 1. moment. So it will give a success message here that the Brightcove video was successfully mapped, and we chose it under the What's new category. So we see now that a video has been assigned. Similarly, we will then see an option um, to unassign or change the video as well. So if we go to unassign, the video will get removed. Okay, so it will give you a message that it was unassigned successfully. Now, if we go into assign videos to products, so on the product search page, we can filter by SKU level or the different types of products or by the name. I can choose a product in here, let's say by SKU. So I've chosen this MG02, which is a Dash digital watch, to assign a video to it. So while you can see different videos in here and you can assign multiple videos to a product, for this demo, I will just choose to assign one video in here. So it'll give you a success message and you can see the video in here. And if I go to the Magento front end and search for the product, I should be able to view the video that was just assigned. So as you can see, this was the test video too that we assigned previously. Now we'll go into the fourth feature here, which is to generate the embed code. We saw that similarly on the Salesforce side as well. So this helps to display videos anywhere on your website. Where we see a list of videos, if we select one of them, we can get the iframe code or the JavaScript code for the same. There is also a fixed and responsive options available, and we can use this code to display the video on the Magento front end store. Let's now take a quick look at the bulk import option. That is also a feature that was implemented. So let's say if we want to upload videos in bulk, we'll see this sample file, which I have already downloaded. So this is that CSV file or any other format file that we can upload the locations and the videos. We can upload, if you have thousands of products in your catalog, you'll be able to upload those videos in one shot. And then appropriately, it'll give you a message, a successful message, or if there are any issues with the same. So this broadly covers the features of the Magento module. Again, all the features are very similar to what you previously saw in detail on the Salesforce end as well. Again, that wraps up the demo from the Magento perspective. Thank you everyone for watching the webinar. Over to you, Asif.
All right, thank you, Murtaza. All right, so now we'll go to questions. And All right, so let me see what questions I have. Okay, so okay, I have first question, and it says, how quick is to integrate these cartridges to Salesforce and Adobe? Okay, so for Salesforce, it comes in the form of cartridge, and it is available, right away to download and integrate and have it available in the form, in your space. And I believe same goes for Adobe. It comes in the form of connectors, and it is readily available to use. Uh, Is this cartridge, okay, this is another question. Is this cartridge is on a link exchange or certified by Salesforce? So for Salesforce, we are in the process of right now getting this cartridge certified. Hopefully you will see that cartridge would come on the link exchange very soon. Okay, then there is a third question, and I think that I would give it to Eric. So Eric, the question is, which geographical regions are supported by Brightcove? Like you talked about the data centers which you have. So can you just explain a bit more, highlight a bit more, like which geographical regions are, let's say if somebody in Europe, so they can also have access to this Brightcove?
Yeah, so Brightcove is a 100% cloud platform, and we are deployed in effectively every region across the world. We can deliver video to almost any country that you can think of. The way that we tend to do that is we partner with global CDNs and sometimes local CDNs for specific countries to ensure that video can be delivered flawlessly to any region that you might be looking for, including China. We do have some solutions around delivery into China, and Brightcove is happy to talk more about the process of making that happen, and how you as a business can leverage Brightcove to deliver content inside China.
Excellent, excellent. And okay, I think the next one is for me. Okay, I think this is something, yeah, it's a good question, and I missed that out. So it says that can these videos be uploaded, within these platforms from the remote location? Yes. So for example, as Eric just said that, there are, there are customers right now, we have who uses or who have or who want these videos to be available. Let's say, for example, if you don't have these videos available in your local environment, and you have it somewhere on CDN or any FTP location, so there's a feature within this these dashboards from where you can select those videos from your remote location, from your CDN, and then upload them to Brightcove. So that's feature is available. Um, Okay, I think there's one more. So it says, Eric, I think you may have to answer this, how the costing works. So just I can add something here. Uh, so you have to go to Brightcove and get the merchant account credentials, and from the implementation side, this is already available in the form of cartridge and connectors, so it's ready to use. But yes, I mean the first door to knock is Brightcove. Eric.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So Brightcove being a video platform, you would end up purchasing a license to the Brightcove platform, because you might be doing things beyond just publishing video to your website. So there's a multiple use cases for Brightcove. So you'd work with our team to identify all that you would need, whether that's just some of the e-commerce and publishing capabilities, or would you also want social syndication, advanced viewer tracking. Those are some of the things that you might come up with in a discussion with Brightcove. In terms of the specific access to this integration, we offer it at a small fixed fee, which includes technical onboarding support if needed. It is just kind of part of the package. So it's something to make sure that you as a customer are successful in getting this integration up and running in your environment.
All right, awesome. Thank you, Eric. All right, guys. So I think this concludes our webinar, and thank you so much for for attending this webinar. And we'll reach out to you, each one of you, post webinar through email and through other channels. And we would need your feedback, as well as if you need any help, any anything you are interested in this cartridge and connector, you can reach out to us. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Again, pleasure.